Yes, guys, Stampy back again today for episode number 3 of Untagged. And if you don't know what this show is about, where have you been? This is the show where we talk about all of the recent hashtag games, the games to come, and everything else in between. But obviously, I need you guys to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. We're going to be doing loads more of these episodes. Make sure you check out the ones beforehand if you haven't seen those already. And of course, I've got PK Humble to my right. But today, we've got Mr. Hashtag himself, Mr. Golden Child, Lewis Preston. Can we get a round of applause, please, for Lewis Preston in the studio? Thank you very much, guys.
I'm back. I haven't been gone, by the way. I just have not been gone.
You're alive.
I haven't been in the content, but I've been doing a lot still behind the scenes.
Backroom staff, all right.
Backroom staff.
How are we?
I'm very good. I wouldn't say I'm the special one here, but
You're the golden child.
You're more
Golden
special
child,
than
bro.
me now.
You're an Owen.
A what?
You're an Owen.
Just realised what you said.
You're an Owen.
Maybe.
You are
Maybe.
Spencer Owen's second son.
Potentially.
Or maybe the first, because you were born before.
Yeah, potentially. But he does actually have a son now. So,
Yeah, so you're the second one, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, the second one.
Second born. You're second in line
Yeah.
For the throne.
for the throne. Game
That's
of
why you're,
Thrones.
that's why you're Golden Child, bro.
He might try and go. You know, like in Game of Thrones, the second child always tries to get the throne in front of the first child.
What was the name of the boy in Game of Thrones? Jeffrey.
Which
I
one's
watched
that one?
Game of Thrones. You
I
lot
don't-
both seen Game of Thrones?
I've
What
watched
is
Game of
happening
Thrones, but
there?
I'm so bad with like names.
Really?
What's your name again, bro? He's big time, by the way.
No.
Back
We
to
will
big
get
time.
onto this.
He is the biggest big time.
No.
We spoke
You-
about big timers last week. Yeah.
Yeah.
LP's like top. We didn't even
Greg.
speak about him because we already know he's top.
Kitman Mikey's one of them. Kitman Mikey.
Right, okay, straight into it then. 2-1 versus Heybridge on the weekend. We're going to do the same as we did last episode.
hard,
3
you
words
know.
to describe that game, PK.
Ooh, 3 words. I would say hard, working, and frustrating.
Okay.
Frustrating.
Okay. Lou, did you watch the?
Yeah,
you
I've
weren't
seen
at
it.
the
I've
game,
seen it.
but you watched the
I've seen
highlights.
it.
So what did you think?
I'm gonna say form.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Nuggets because obviously they did end up getting one back.
Okay.
And a few people getting Nuggets out there, so I'm gonna say Nuggets. Then also, even though it wasn't the best of games, I'm still gonna say Goats because we have hit an absolute landmark in 20 games on the bounce in consecutive victories. So for me, I'm going to say Goats because I do think this side that we do have right now is probably the best hashtag United side we've ever had.
Yeah. Okay, so let's open it up. 20 wins, PK, on the spin is mad.
I was saying it the other day. At any level, that is a mad achievement. Like because how many teams are in the league?
20.
20 teams.
Yeah.
There's 20 teams in the league that couldn't do that. So whatever level you're playing at, like that's something to be proud of.
Yeah.
So I'm proper gassed about that, man.
In terms of confidence now, we're feeling good, yeah, obviously. That was a pretty big landmark. Did you feel any pressure during the game? Or we obviously knew it
I
was
feel like
a tough
Devs
test?
takes away the pressure from us. Like I feel like he kind of deals with the pressure, and I feel like he's good at that. Like he just takes it away from us and makes us just remember like it's each game as it comes. Like that's the game that we need to focus on. He doesn't like focusing on other games or the game before what we've done. Like everything is just there and there. Like go out there, work hard, and then just do your thing.
I messaged him saying, I know this doesn't mean much to you, Gaffer, but thanks, but congratulations on the 20 wins in a row.
But he told you to
That's
do one,
mad.
didn't he?
And guess what his reply
Thumbs
was?
up.
There you
Knew
go.
it.
Oh, he loves
We
a
know
thumbs
you,
up.
Gaffer.
We
bro.
loves a thumbs up.
Like,
It rattles,
I just
it rattles me.
He
you know?
loves it.
Bro, it was like,
It rattles
I
me.
can't remember what time it was, yeah. I must have been doing the edit and I was in my feels a bit. I was thinking, yeah, man, we're sick.
Yeah.
And then I just thought, let me shoot Devs a little message. I sent him the full 90 link as well. And I was just like, hopefully, if I get a thanks, mate, I'll be...
Yeah.
I
I'm
think
alright
he's got
with that.
firmer because obviously when I did the edits back when we were first went into non-league, I'd message him
Yeah.
and he used to be a little bit more talkative. Now he's just giving the thumbs
Bro,
up. Do you
now
know what I
it's
mean?
just this. So I
Yeah.
reacted to that with a laughing face. And that was the end of the
I
convo.
feel like that's just his thing, though.
That is his
a
brand.
man-
Yeah, he's
like
his brand, yeah.
that's his brand. Like
I
I think
don't
it's
know
just
how
his
to-
age. I think it's down to his age.
Great age.
Great age.
Great.
I think it's
Shout out Neil, great age.
Shout out,
Tried
Neil.
to kiss him there.
I think it's down to his age.
I mean, well, how does he speak to you on text message? Oh, you get the same
I get the
treatment?
thumbs up
Oh,
I
as
heard
well.
you both FaceTime each other.
Sometimes,
regular?
sometimes
that must be nice.
on the Sunday we just me, him, and Keefy.
And then you fall asleep on FaceTime together in the evening as well.
Nah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't go that far. Gaffer doesn't want to see me in the evening. He doesn't want to see my face. He gets enough of me on
On a
Monday and
Saturday.
Thursday and Saturday.
Yeah, bro. It's
But on a
not-
real one though, like we're 82 points, 84 goals, could potentially hit 100 goals and 100 points.
Yeah.
Like, that's serious, isn't it?
That's Man City kind of form and
Yeah.
numbers.
Mm-hmm. I was saying it last week. Like, obviously, people are like, oh, you can't compare yourself to Premier League clubs. Look, we can only compare ourselves to what we're doing, like, and what's in front of us. So, like, you can't really. Whatever way you look at it, it's a mad achievement, regardless. But talking about the game, obviously, Jermaine popped up with 2 goals. He's been in good form last 2 games.
Great form. I feel like, obviously, I don't know if you've taken notice of it. He's got new boots.
Yeah.
And AT's obviously calling these new boots the Banana 2.0s.
Yeah.
So obviously he's got a long foot, Jermaine. For someone
It's
of his,
weird, isn't it?
For
It's
someone
so
of his,
weird.
I think
What
he's like
size is
size
he?
10 and he's
Shut
like
up,
5
he's
foot
just
No,
3.
see, I asked him yesterday in the car because I think he debuted the boots at Tilbury.
Yeah.
But he said he's a 9, but those boots, I checked the size yesterday in my car, they're a
Does he
9.5.
stick tissue in the end of them?
I don't know what he does.
He wears 7 socks.
Yeah.
7 pairs of
The
socks.
Banana 2.0s, they're doing him some wonders, man. I'm
Yeah,
telling you. If you look at Jermaine's foot, yeah, it's
It's like the film Like Mike.
Yeah.
You know that when he slips on them shoes, he just starts playing unreal. It plays in the NBA leagues.
we're playing basketball.
What a film, by the way. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's a great film.
Yeah, like Mike. I used to love that
Wow,
film.
wow.
Stuart Little,
Stuart Little's great.
great
Jordan
film.
Valentine,
Watch that
ex United Sunday League player, really looks like Stuart Little.
That's so rude. That's so rude.
Aristocrat.
Can't say I know
I
that.
don't know what that
You don't know that film?
No.
You don't know Aristocrat?
No. Spell it.
Wow. Oh, we'll be here till tomorrow. What about you? Do you know Aladdin?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
everyone knows
Yeah,
about
of course.
Of course.
All right, so back to the game.
Sorry, back
Yeah.
to the game.
So obviously Jermaine popped up with 2.
Yeah.
They got 1 back. How did it feel on the pitch? Was it? Were we at our best that day, or was it?
I wouldn't say we was at our best, but we was very controlled. Like, that was one thing I'd say. Like, in that game, playing in the game itself, it felt like we was always in control of the game. Like, I didn't feel like we ever lost control. Like, I feel like on the day we was better than them.
Yep.
Like, we moved the ball well. We defended most of the time well, other than obviously the goal. I think they only had like 1 or 2 shots on goal like that whole game, and that's that's a big thing. Like, that's hard to do. Like, so the back, like, you got to like praise the back 4 for that. Like, they've been solid. Like, everyone in the back 4.
The striker as well, Lou. You know him really
Yeah,
well.
I was going to say, we both went to the same school, St Martin's. In
He's the
Brentwood.
same age as you.
So he's a year older than me, but I always remember him playing football when he was a good player, but he loves to chat.
Chat, yeah, he's a bit
Off
of
the
a
pitch, he's
talker.
actually really lovely, but like on a pitch, just gives
Yeah,
it
he's
that.
a-
But
he's a bit
he obviously
of a
took his goal like really well, though. To be fair to him, and he does bang them in because he had a spell somewhere else left, and he's gone back. So
Yeah,
But
no,
no,
his
he's a great
goal was
player.
it was a good finish. Good finish.
Very fast, like reaction.
Yeah,
speed,
just
innit?
to get just to get that contact and help it on. Like, that's a proper striker's goal.
That's all you need, innit? Sometimes.
Because I get in the box and I do like I want to be doing jinky me jinky like, but
We'll get onto that.
you do
'cause,
shift it quite a bit, innit?
but I
think you
shift it
get-
and open up the space and don't
Yeah.
shoot. I turn it down.
Yeah.
Which is so silly.
We'll get into that. One thing I was going to ask is that obviously there was a bit of history beforehand. I think they did the double on us last season, and now this, obviously before that game, we were looking to do the double on them this season and kind of get revenge. Do you like look into stats like that? Does that play into your game at all? Because obviously
look
some
into
players would
what-
have played that game last year, innit? So
I only look into like games that I've played in. So like if a team's beat us like Berry, like that game was like a big game for me. Like obviously that was my debut. Red card on the debut. Like that day I was drinking bleach cocktails. I won't lie to you. Like I was getting them on deck. Like I was thinking red card on my debut.
Drowning the
And,
sorrows.
like you don't know what was going through my head that day. I was thinking because before I signed, I was thinking like obviously we've done a mad announcement video. Like like if I don't bang, they're gonna compare me to Pogba. Like this is gonna be Pogba at Man
That
United.
is crazy because a few of us produce the show, and there is a comment that does talk about Pogba.
That's what I'm saying. It's mad. Like, so
mad,
I'm
innit?
saying, like, if I flop now, like, obviously I'm not a 100 mil signing, like, but the way like it's been portrayed is like I'm a 100 mil signing. So I have to come and do well, like, and then on top of that, with that pressure, I get a red card on my debut, bro.
I would say that though, but like when Greg had his debut, he scored one of the best own goals I think I've ever seen in my life. So it's the battle of the big timers trying to make a massive noise like, in their first game.
Greg's
innit?
come
Like,
in and he
that's what
said,
it is,
"Oh
yeah.
well, you
You think
done
you
a
can
red
do that?
card."
Yeah,
Was
that's
it,
my turn.
Hold my
It makes
beer. Hold my beer.
It makes sense now. It
That
makes
was
all
never
the
a
sense.
red card, by the way.
I don't think it was a red card, but like that feels like such a long time ago, though.
Bro, first game of the season, man. Remember the crowd was lively and all sorts.
It was so hot. I've never played. I felt like I was playing in the Brazil World Cup / South. Wait, has Brazil had the World Cup? No.
You're talking about South Africa, right?
South Africa, yeah. Rio de Janeiro. Oh no, that's not. That's
mate. What is happening? You need a TA this week.
There's nothing wrong with having a TA, by the way. I had lots of TAs. I had lots of TAs.
You got a PA?
I ain't got a PA.
You need a PA, TA.
Yeah, just hit 100K, bro. You gotta get that.
I don't want a PA. I don't think I'd ever get a PA. You know.
Really?
Nah,
I never get that big time.
I like to do things myself. Like I like to be in control. Or like to.
I feel like when you get a girlfriend, it'll be then your PA.
Yeah, my girlfriend can be my PA. Yeah, like help me out here, there and that. But
then
like,
you got to help her. You know what I mean. You got to help her out.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be doing it with her. Like, what do you want there? Huh?
He actually touched me then.
All right, so PK, we got a few specific incidents from the game that we are going to show you. If you are listening on audio platforms, by the way, you can watch these clips on the #United Extra channel. First up, E-Man's bicycle kick pass attempt. I don't even know how to explain this. I put this in my log. I saw it. I thought it was funny. I jotted it down, and I don't know what's going on. What the hell is that?
He need himself.
He's caught in two minds there, isn't he? That's what it is.
And you know what it is? He had that tough, like everyone has it now and then, like that, just that tough 10 minutes where just nothing's going for you, like, and it was just like, yo, E-Man, slow down. Like I had to speak to him in the game. I was like, yo, slow down, because what you just done, that maneuver was crazy. Like,
you put your arms like this, you're like,
yeah, I was just like I was so like frustrated because I was like, bruv, just chill out. Because I think I was screaming time as well, like, and it's just, I don't know, like I was trying to figure out.
Maybe it was your scream that done it. Maybe it was you.
I'm in my head. I'm thinking he's caught in
three.
I'm going 3. PK shouting, the pass, and then also the control all at the same time. So
we went to chest it, but need it. But then his legs come out after for a bicycle kick.
Yeah, he's done a bit of everything. Like I don't know.
But why would you? Like, I want to understand his thought process. Why would you bicycle kick it? Like, what was you trying to do? Because I've never done a bicycle kick pass.
Have you ever done a bicycle kick?
Yeah, but I always miss the ball.
That's why I don't do them.
Yeah,
there you go.
I don't header as well.
Maybe he was trying to flick it like round the corner to set someone free.
I don't know, man. But bro, that hurt me. And then he missed it. Did you not put the miss in there?
Don't worry, bro. We'll get to that.
We'll
get to that. Before we do, though, I want to talk about Jinky Me Jinky.
Jinky Me Jinky.
Now, I jotted down a little something. You probably know what's coming up.
The nutmeg.
But, yeah, okay.
Yeah, the nutmeg was crazy.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
I can't lie. The way you shift the ball, in those positions
is very
mad.
good.
Like, just...
But E.
Like, that's E. Twist man up, you know.
That's like one movement as well with one foot, right?
Twist man up.
And then
go one way and just cut.
But you know what it is? I don't even intentionally, like, I didn't think, sometimes I would call a nuts and like, but his one just opened up and it was just like, cool, like, this is how I'm going to get out of this situation. Like, and then, I don't know, man. Can I see that again? Let me see that one more time. Can I see that again? Because I've dragged it back.
So he's been knocked already. Oof, he just got up.
And then you're like...
I'm like, get off me. Get up. And he drops on the floor. Oh, that's a tough time. And then E-Man again, losing the ball.
You're on him, by the way.
Oh, I was so onto him. And E-Man does, when you get onto E-Man, he gives you a look. Listen, pal. And then he'll be like, listen, pal. Leave it out, PK. Listen, pal. E-Man kills me.
He's funny.
Half-time, we've come in and I've gone to the boys. Boys, listen, half-time. E-Man sitting there, I'm like, half-time, boys. If we want to win this game, there's only one thing we've got to do. Not pass to E-Man. Listen, pal.
I'll be rattled in there.
But that's the thing, though. Like, it was like everyone has them moments, innit? Like, them kind of... But where we joke it off and laugh it off, like... It gives you the confidence to go back out and say, you know what, 100%. Cool, like, it's calm. Like, it's just,
like, you got sent off on your debut. Like,
bro, you don't need to bring it up, bro. Let it go, bro. That was like 9 months ago, bro. There was a few incidents in that game. Like, there was another time when a guy literally jumped on my back, and I literally put the backpack on, little jetpack on, and then I literally just like, it was like a 360 Tom Cruise kind of roll, and he rolled on me, and then I just left with the ball. Do you remember that one?
I don't remember that, no.
Do you remember it?
First or second half?
It was second half. We were shooting that way. Second half. The guy literally is in the highlights as well. The guy jumps on my back and I literally just roll him like it was like a stunt.
Jinky Bajinky.
Part two. There's
bro.
part 2, yeah,
bro. Well, you forgot. You've forgotten. What's this then? I'm seeing a little half roulette spin similar to Whittam, bro. What happened?
Yeah.
You know what you said about not shooting?
Yeah, I the space opened up. AT was fuming at me, by the way. He was effing and blinding at me, like he was effing and blinding at me, saying I could have passed it. But then obviously, what our thing is like, yeah, after the game comes out, we watch the game and the season. He apologized to me, but yeah, like there, I reckon I can just shoot that across with my left foot, like across goal.
Off the thing, bro. You just did all the hard work. You went through, and
I just held him up and just. I don't even know. I feel like sometimes when I play, I told you, go slow motion.
Yeah,
and then obviously people are talking to me in my head. Yeah. They just told me to turn.
It's like Limitless. You remember the film with Bradley Cooper when he takes that?
I haven't seen
Limitless.
it.
In his head, he can like see everything in advance.
I haven't watched that, but I've watched Sex Extra.
What's that?
Huh?
What's that?
Huh?
What's that?
That's a Bravo thing, isn't it? At like 11:30 p.m. But yeah,
TV show. Got to be up late.
Hold on, let me just.
You don't sleep much. You watch that. You don't sleep much.
Was that cool? Let me jot that down.
Yeah, I can't say it again.
Okay, I think I heard you the first time.
But back to the game, there is actually another bit in that game where Pedro could probably could have hit it on his left as well, but he actually played it back. I think to the penalty spot in the second half.
Is that when he
to Ollie?
Yeah, and then Ollie dragged it to the right.
Yeah.
But like Pedro definitely could have hit that. He's 2-footed kind of as well, right?
In that position there, when you come through, like, you know, when you do a skill, you're a bit, Is that what happened, or were you just like?
You know what it is? I think that's what happened because I was thinking, cool, I've done one skill, I can do another one, and then you just try and go again, and then it's like, nah, man, it just broke down.
You fancy yourself on the left foot there, though, across the goal?
Yeah, little toe ting.
Yeah.
Nothing pretty. Just a little straight shank toe, straight through it. Bow, bare power.
Yeah, but that's what I'm thinking. Just catch the keeper off guard. Like, I don't think he'd have got there.
I don't think
you literally almost bang on recreated that Whittam goal as well.
Yeah.
That was mad. The turn, like, but I don't know what it is, bro. Like what you said in slow motion. Everyone watched you just go like this.
But you know what it is? The guy on my side, because more time you can't defend. If someone just puts the ball on their safe side, you really can't really do anything about it. No matter their stature, and obviously because I'm big, it helps me even more. But I think even in that passage of play, I think it was like me, Jermaine, AT. I think like we moved it around. We moved it very well in that little passage.
So good, mate. You are very good at that.
Yeah, chemistry's mad.
Got to give you it. Got to give you it, Geese.
Speaking of chemistry, I want to talk about that chase down. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it was in
that. You look like you're on a mission for that one.
That got me gassed.
That's good, isn't it? When you see the boys going together,
because I'm there in real time. I can hear you. So like you're chasing this ball down, like right in the corner, right in front of Devs as well. And AT's got like 10, 15 yards on you. You just come sprinting into the picture. I think you overtook him at one point.
Is it?
And just like chase him.
So like here, look right here, just running together.
Look at that sprint.
AT is slow there though.
Imagine seeing them two.
You come off quicker.
Yeah,
we said this before, right? When Stokes got sent off against Sudbury, right? We were like, look at you two. As soon as imagine these two running at you, like I'm pooing myself, bro. You had to kick it off.
Yeah, but I knew he was gonna. I knew he'd have shanked it, like, cause I said, bro, I'm coming with intent. Like this is, cause that intent is because I knew if I nick that ball, I'm going 1-on-1.
Yeah.
And like if he takes that touch, which he could possibly, AT done it with the goalkeeper. Was it AT that nicked it off the goalkeeper? Like sometimes when you just go and press man with intent, they don't want it.
Force a mistake, innit?
Yeah, they don't want it. And you see when you're shouting, like, you have to come with me, like, and it gets you gas, like. And then after that, and I see Devs.
You see Devs clapping. What did he say? What did he say?
I can't remember what Devs said, but it was
shake your hand.
Him and Keefy were like, Keefy and Larry were gassed on the side,
bro.
like.
I was gassed on the side.
I was thinking, if this was on the other side, I wouldn't have done this. But Dev's right there.
All the balls dropping in front of Devs.
Yeah, little brownie point.
Yeah, did you used to get that back in the day, like when you were playing in front of, like, when you were playing where all the parents were standing?
Yeah.
I felt like I'd had a better game.
Yeah, you just do a little.
I was happy to like wipe out someone's granddad or something. Like if I was making a tackle.
Innit?
Yeah.
Go on.
Good.
Good tackle. I used to do that Sunday league where we used to film it on the camera side.
We did used to actually scream, didn't we?
Yeah, bro.
We should find out. You see, like, when players play on the manager's side, like, how it affects their game. Like, let's say, like, maybe they might make more crosses in the first half when they're in the...
A lot of instructions.
Yeah, true.
Like, could you say that you can actually hear what the gaffers are saying from the other side of the pitch, or does it, like, the message get across?
Devs you can.
When you're selective when you hear it.
I'm very selective. Sometimes I've taken too many touches and I just hear, big guy! And I'll be acting like I can't hear. I just run in the other direction.
When Devs shouts, it is like one of the scariest things. Like, the ground could be as loud as you want, you would still hear that man's voice. Like, it's the floor mad.
Shakes. Move the wall! I'm just like,
it's the prolonged, the last syllables better prolonged. BK! It's that.
It's years of experience.
You just don't even look that way.
That's a strong throat.
I reckon he practices at home, like,
nah, there's no
my
way.
name,
No.
There's no way.
Just into the pillow.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's no way his missus would allow the noise, but he must hit in the pillow. That makes a lot more sense.
Or in the car on the way to football, he's just there shouting.
Like, hey,
take it across!
Does Joe shout much?
Keefy doesn't shout. Keefy doesn't like to say... Keefy doesn't like to say too much after the game.
Yeah.
At halftime, he always has a lot to say.
Yeah.
That's when Keefy gets... Gaffer always be like, Keefy, anything to say?
Keefy says more than Devs in halftime.
Let's get out of it.
Let's get out of it. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Let's get out of it.
But
at halftime, he's always like, always bang on it. Like, this and that, whatever needs to be. And before the game, he always likes to stop our music. Because he doesn't like the music. I know that's what it is.
I always dance in front of him to try and get him going.
Larry likes a good dance. Have you seen Larry?
Yeah, right,
Larry's got a few dancing shoes still. He's gonna be on the team night out.
Who's the worst dancer in the change rooms right now?
Worst dancer? Ooh.
Don't say E-Man for the hips.
Nah, E-Man's got a bit.
E-Man's got a bit.
E-Man's got a bit. I don't know.
I think. No, I don't want to out them. They might hate me forever.
No, I do it.
Actually, I don't care. Matty Waldridge. Actually, no, he's got a two-step in him.
I can't imagine him dancing.
That's why I said it.
He's more of like a bop.
He's a bopper in the corner, just like this.
I think Greg, man.
Greg goes out quite a bit. Like,
but going out and knowing how to dance are two different
things. But you're
things.
big time and you're trying to at him, innit? So he'll probably say you as well, innit? Say someone else.
I'm always dancing in the change room. Everyone knows I got
you're
the
dancing everywhere, mate.
Dance on my deathbed.
Pedro's Portuguese. He got moves?
Nah, Pedro ain't got moves. Pedro ain't got moves, man. No? Pedro's shy. He ain't got it. Frozone ain't got it, man.
Frozone's stiff.
Frozone's stiff. It's just everything's ice.
Stiff, man. Right, okay, let's just move on to the next clip. Yeah, we've got E-Man nearly knocking himself out on the post for Jermaine's second goal. Like, I've seen some goal line scrambles in my time.
I put my hand on my head when he done this. I was like, yo.
Nah, it's poor from them, though.
It's good press from Toby and Jermaine. It's Jermaine on the press, yeah. He's honestly like
he's probably this far.
He is an inch away from completely knocking
I think I put my hand on my
post.
head like this. I was so surprised you can't even see because you won't be able to see my face. But I put my hand on my head when he missed it. I was like, no way, E-Man. Yeah, like it's one of them days for you, man.
He like just stuck his leg out and it like flicked off. It was spinning like hell.
Look.
Yeah,
my hand goes on my head.
He doesn't look at the post once there. That could have actually been quite bad.
Yeah, he could have genuinely like knocked himself
Could have been
out.
like a Max
I was
Cornell.
like, E-Man, how like it was easier to score than to miss.
Yeah, 100%. Is that a shot from Jermaine or is that pass?
No.
I don't know. Oh, he's absolutely just about
he's
missed it,
He's gone into the sideboard as well. Oh my days.
I know he had a sigh of relief when that ball went in the net, back of the net. He was thinking, "Oh Lord,
look at that! It's so close. It looks like he heads it back, but it actually comes off the post. In that angle,
he's actually done well to get that in as well, but they got bodies back there.
Yeah, I was saying as well though to Jermaine, like them two. Remember the Grays game where was it you that crossed it in and then or someone crossed it in and Jermaine missed it on the line. He was on the line. The ball was literally there to tap in. He made contact with his foot, like literally half a yard off the line, and he still missed. It went backwards. And then E-Man tucked it in.
Oh, yeah, and E-Man tucked it in, yeah.
So now they're just, roles are reversed this game, and E-Man decides, I'm going to miss from 2 yards.
I'm going to help you. And then Jermaine said, I'm going to help you out. I'll take that. How many goals is Jermaine on now?
Oh, he scored 5 in his last two. I think he might have been on 4 before that. He might be on 9 now. He's jumped up quite quick.
How far is he behind AT?
AT's on
13
13 or 14.
And who's top goal scorer in the league? Guy from Sudbury, striker.
Oh yeah, he's
flying, isn't he?
He's gone.
He's like 30 something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Bano's on like 13 maybe.
No, Banner's on like
Yes,
20. I think he's just scored
Is he?
20th.
Oh, well off.
Bless her.
He's gonna
That's
love
the good thing with our squad, though. Our goals are very like spread out. So like we don't need to rely on one person in particular to score goals. So like if one person's not playing, we're not going, oh, like how are we gonna score? Like,
Strength in different areas.
that for an opposition as well must be scary, right? You look at the stats and you're thinking, oh, there's danger everywhere. Like we can't
Set
take
pieces,
any man
open
for
play,
granted.
everything.
Yeah,
It's like going into Baghdad and you're scared to step on the landmines.
yeah, bro.
That's what it
Is
is.
that
Yeah,
formation of
landmines
landmines?
Yeah.
What? Formation of landmines. That's what we are right now.
Formation of landmines. Everywhere you step, bro.
You
Danger.
might lose a limb.
Danger.
High voltage. Sorry, that's a song if you didn't know. Sorry about that.
High voltage is a song, yeah.
No, the song goes danger, danger, high voltage. Neil would know.
That's
James
the only
even
bit
might
of the song I know. Danger,
Yeah, that's it,
danger.
yeah.
That's the bit.
What is it like? What is it?
And it just goes
Reggaeton.
high voltage. I don't know.
I don't know.
What
the rest
genre is it?
Dead.
All right, cool. So on to PK punditry. We're going to ask you to commentate on Jermaine's second goal, which we just watched back. This way as well. This is actually good for our audio listeners. So now, because they haven't got access to the clip because they're listening to it on whatever platform, you can explain it.
So the ball goes back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper takes a touch, goes out to the centre half. Toby presses him well, dispossesses him, puts it across to Jermaine. Jermaine goes across the ball. Oh my God! And Eman has missed the 1-on-1, but Jermaine tucks it in. But let's talk about it. Eman has absolutely done a calamitous offence there. He's missed the ball. And God knows how he's missed the ball because it was easier to score than to miss. Toby's done amazing to get the ball across. Jermaine's helped it on. And let's look at that again. He's absolutely sliced it. I'd have a Kipling cake. That's what we're calling it, a Kipling cake. Because he sliced it, even though it was easier to score. But Jermaine's absolutely taking him. We're forgetting about AT because AT's... Let's see what AT's done here. Oh, E-Man's lucky to not get knocked out there. Oh, the centre halves actually blocked AT from scoring. And he's actually absolutely done well. But E-Man a conjure. How on earth have you missed that? He's going to be beating himself up in bed today and having a bleach cocktail.
Well, he's just lucky he didn't knock himself out.
Yeah.
I've just seen there, which I didn't realise. Does AT get the assist for that?
Yeah, I think
He gets the
if he
assist for
gets
that.
a touch,
A
yeah,
for assist. For
if
18.
No chance. He can't get an assist for that.
But
The
rules
guys-
are rules.
No, the guys kicked. The
Spence
guy,
rules,
the,
bro.
It's
the
come
cent-
off AT.
The
there.
centre halves kicked it, no?
No, that's come off AT.
Dev's not going to be happy about like dishing out bonuses left, right and centre.
Spen watches the games back and then
he will
decides
say-
who got the goals and well, obviously we know who got the goals, but who got the assists.
It's pre-assisting the statistics.
Yeah. That was actually why are you asking me that like you don't already know? You're the reason why the pre-assists are in the statistics in the first place.
And has it been updated?
Yeah, it gets updated every game. There's
Where
like a
am I-
whole new
where-
column that was
where-
made just for
Listen,
you.
Spen is the biggest stat man you'll
stat
ever
man
meet. in your
ever
life.
meet, bro. Ever.
And we know Statman Dave.
Exactly.
So what am I looking at the
Okay,
pre-assist?
so you want to know who got the assists, yeah? Assists were Cornhill and Teniola, so he did get that one.
Did they get it? Yeah.
he
Told
got
you.
it.
What about my pre-assist? How many am I on now?
-5.
3 assists, goodness.
I'm on overdraft.
How many do you think you're on?
I'm like 10,
How many assists?
6,
It's a good guess. How many goals?
4.
Pre-assists, 4.
That's wrong. That is completely wrong. Absolutely wrong.
Give Spen a message directly
I
down
will.
that,
I will
that
have.
barrel.
I will.
Tell him.
No, I'm gonna phone him. Forget looking at the barrel. It's gonna ruin your holiday.
You can tell. You can tell him now.
No, I don't want to
You
tell
ruined
him.
my holiday.
I'm having some words because 4 pre-assists is
Hold
not
him,
right.
talk to him, man.
4
Chat to him.
pre-assists. Come, let me talk. Let me have a word with you. You think because you own the club, you can do whatever you like and not give me pre-assist?
That is funny.
I know Asicula Predator, and I'll have a word with him, and he'll give me the pre-assist because you don't want to give it to me. You sit right there, yeah. I don't want to speak to you
Push
right
him
now.
down there. Don't put him down there.
How's that? How's that? You like me now?
Oh, man.
That might be a breach of contract, you know.
Just get ripped up.
It's scary.
But seriously, I got 4 pre-assists.
Yeah, 4
That's
pre-assists.
not right. That is not right. That is
Don't
not
argue
right.
with me,
And
bro.
what about
I'll
how
give
many
you the stats,
assists?
man. You were right. You got 6.
6.
Yeah, and 4 goals.
I could have had about 45 assists. I'm gonna get a compilation of how many times I've given man the plate, a large plate with food in it,
Silver platter.
And sides.
sides,
And a drink.
Drink.
a beverage, not a drink, a beverage,
And a
Beverage,
dessert.
and a dessert. And man don't want to eat.
Well, whilst we're on the topic still of that game, and obviously this star man being Jermaine, it is his birthday this week.
Happy
so
birthday.
If you
How
guys
old is he
are-
turning?
Ooh, it's a good question. I think
15.
21.
21.
Yeah, 21, bro.
Jermaine's not
Can you
turning
do
21.
Yeah,
something
bro.
for me?
Hey,
Can you do something for me?
He's-
Can you jump a little bit stress for me?
Great song.
21.
Yeah, bro.
He's turning 21.
Yeah,
That
bro.
is mad.
Yeah.
He's gonna be in the football league by 23.
Bright future.
Legal in America.
Legal in America for?
Can drink.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Jermaine don't drink though. He's a proper real professional athlete. Don't you see his interviews? I don't know his
We do tell him
interviews.
to try and loosen up a bit.
Him
but,
or
like,
Elise. What's it, that guy from Crystal Palace? Elise.
Yeah. He's
We need to
very,
put-
very short.
We need to put their interviews together and see which one's better because it's a
Yeah.
tough one.
It's very close, isn't it? They both like, just you'd be like, oh, so how did the game go for you?
Good.
It was all right. So talk me through your goal. I kicked it and I scored.
I think he's trying to do damage limitation, like, because if he says too much, he'll be like, oh, like, why did I say it like that?
Yeah, but the thing is with Jermaine knows I'll never do him dirty, so he can say what he wants. But
Yeah,
there
but that's
are
the power of
times-
us, isn't it? Like,
Yeah,
we'd
it's
It's
never
all
do
in
that
the
to-
edit, you know. It's
Power of
all
the edit.
in the edit.
I say it's like there's certain things I can get out of him. So like he forgot the sweets, innit?
Yeah.
But like we know if I ask Jermaine a question, yeah, and I said to him, oh, like, so what, you forgot the sweets? If the camera's not on, he goes, oh yeah, man, it's peak, bro. I just forgot the sweets. Are you gonna pay my fine for me though? What a law. That's what he does. innit?
Love.
Yeah, love. But on the interview, he's like, yeah, obviously, I forgot the sweets. So you know, I felt like I had to make up for it in the game. But there's other times he's more relaxed.
Yeah.
Like, I want to bring him on here. Me and you, PK, we're gonna get onto him, bro.
I feel like that's with a lot of footballers. I feel like footballers need to just come out of this shell of being like.
We should think of an alternative name for him when he starts going on camera and he's talking this like split personality. What's that
call
other
him
We
name?
some
need,
posh
we need
name or
another
something.
name. We'll come back with it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
we
come
will.
back
It'll
with it.
pop up. But NBA players do it a lot though. They're like more chill. The NBA
Yeah.
just
That's
their
it.
cultures.
It's all part of the person. Like the personality of footballers is whatever the players want it to be. Like there's players that have that personality, like presence online, and they're good on camera and stuff. Other people just don't like it. That's fine. But like with Jermaine, we know Jermaine, and we know that like we know what he's like in it, and he has the potential to be a great footballer and also a great personality.
I think it's
he's
different.
just-
Like for like in America, like NBA players, like obviously all sports are criticised, but in NBA, it's like it's more about having the energy, like rating yourself and going out there with confidence. But in the football space,
Yeah.
you're more like criticised, didn't you?
Yeah.
Anything you say out of step, you're going to get quite like traditional people and like people that aren't really in with like the younger crowd, like understanding like how they want to get their voice across.
But I feel like America in general is just like that whole the way they operate is like
Just all
different.
vibes, isn't it? Really.
It's different to like the way the UK operates. I think
culture's
that's why
different.
like I think that's why they're like that's how the like NBA players operate the way they operate because they can just get away with pretty much anything.
Back to Jermaine. It's his birthday this week.
Yeah.
What would you get him for his birthday?
What would I get him? Some size 14 Timberlands because he's got big feet and he likes big shoes. So,
I've got two ideas. I think first one would be probably a new phone, so he stopped stealing mine and taking selfies of himself in the
Oh,
change
he
room.
he
does
always
that
does
to
that
every
to
Jarring,
everyone,
innit?
innit?
He used to sort himself
That
out.
was pre-season, bro. He took like, I think it was 90 photos.
That's the
all
thing.
in a row.
Ain't like just one. There's
yeah.
like 100 in there.
Just does loads. You just take your phone, you won't even know it's gone. Snap. Puts it down. You don't check your camera roll till like 2 days later. And you just see all these pictures of Jermaine just looking like this.
Need to
Yeah.
delete storage or pay for more
Yeah,
Apple
but,
storage. And the other one would be, remember like back in the day of like Nickelodeon, like Lizzie McGuire days, like back when girls used to wear like, when they had braids, they had like the coloured things.
The colour
Yeah,
little.
I'd have like a luminous green and like orange and
That'd
that
look
to
hard,
go
though.
on his hair, innit?
7:45 kickoff games. He's glowing in the dark.
Yeah,
bro.
that's what I'm
That'd
saying.
look
You can
hard.
pick him out.
That'd look
Pick him
hard.
out from a mile away.
I don't know what I would get him. Maybe another bag of sweets. Jermaine, next bag of sweets. Next time it's your go on the rotor, I got you, bro.
Jemba. That's how I call him. Jemba. I
What's a player?
call him that. So other teams. Yeah.
Okay.
But I'll find a new name anyway. I call him Jemba Jemba so people don't know who I'm talking about. Let's say I want to do a short corner and I'll be like, give it to Jemba Jemba.
Oh, okay.
So people won't know who I'm talking about. I always do that. Like I give people code names and like the boys will get it.
What's your code name for me? You shouted me out, by the way. I have to address this very quickly. What was it? Is it JD show?
Yeah,
JD show, yeah. PK's
Yeah.
filming on set. He's talking to this girl and that, and he's like basically asking her questions about life and stuff. Asking her, they get on the subject of food, and he goes, "Oh, what? Like, do you like Stampy and chips?"
Shut
Obviously
up,
talking
you
about
said
Stampy
that.
and chips, bro. But
The
he
girl
sent it
was-
to me. Yeah, she was like, "No, I haven't tried that. Don't know what that is." Like,
That's big, you know.
She wasn't having Stampy still. She don't like Stampy. She was decent as well. Good looking
Yeah.
girl.
and playoffs now, obviously secured after that win on the weekend.
Yeah.
Obviously, we don't really want it to go down to that, but it's nice nonetheless, surely.
Yeah, it is. It's a good feeling. Nah, it's not. I'm chatting rubbish. It's not a good feeling. I want to win the league. Don't care about playoffs. Not here for it. Like, I don't want anything to do with it. I've had like bad luck in playoffs.
Oh, yeah, so you've played in playoffs before. Obviously, the club's never been in a playoff situation before.
We did get close last year.
Missed out on it just fairly closely last year. What is it like? Is it pressure or?
I don't really feel pressure, but it's one of them ones where like it's pressure, but it's not pressure at the same time. You're more scared. Like you're not scared of the playing in the game. It's the outcome of the game.
Because it can go either way at
Like,
that point, innit?
Yeah, so it's just. I think we were 1-0 up last year when I was in the playoff, and ended up losing like 2-1 or 3-1. I can't remember, but it's just like the atmosphere is tense though. Like everyone's playing like it's a playoff game, and that's the problem. Like everyone doesn't play their usual game. Like so, it might be to the point where you run that extra mile, that extra yard. Or you might like be scared to make a mistake. So everyone just deals with it differently. Like, and you don't know how the guy next to you is gonna deal with it.
Yeah.
So that's, if anything, that's where like the shakiness comes from. Like just from me anyway. Like just not being sure of how someone's gonna deal with the occasion.
Yeah. Because like last year there was a lot of people at that Canvey game. It's
Yeah,
2.5.
that's what I was going to say. Like, as a casual viewer, playoffs is like some of the best football you can watch in non-league, I think.
Yeah.
I'd brick it.
Because
bro,
that day, everyone's more time they're on it, and then it's just like the crowd is usually on it as well. Like people that don't usually tend to watch their local team will come down. So like you've always got a good crowd, good atmosphere.
It was on a weekday as well, that one at Canvey last year. So imagine like the boys are just at work, like working their normal day thinking, oh my God, it's about to go down later. Like
That feeling when you come in that change room that day, like everyone doesn't say nothing, like, but you just look at man and you just know like, yo, like it's going down today. Like you can't afford to not have one of your good games. Like this is where you're needed. But like I don't like it. I've done playoffs with Morden as well against Heybridge. Lost that as well.
Have you won a playoff game?
Never.
Really?
Never. I've done
Okay,
3
yeah, let's
playoff
not go
games.
playoffs then, that's fine.
3 playoff games and lost all 3.
Yeah, okay. Let's move on from that. Okay, so the 19th of this month, in a few days' time, is Hashtag's birthday. So can we get a round of applause, please? We are going to be 7.
7 years old, yeah.
7 years old, yeah.
Established in 2016, that makes
Good.
it.
Good maths.
Good maths.
Great maths.
Great maths.
But then I got
Great
a
age.
friend.
I was looking at you and I saw
Yeah.
you break eye contact with me to look behind me.
I looked behind, I saw it established in 2016, so I just done
Okay,
that.
it is right behind me. Fair enough. What would you buy Hashtag for their birthday?
You know what?
There is a
everyone
right
knows.
answer for this.
Of course, and I will say the right answer. A stadium.
Oh, decent.
It's good up.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I'm a caring person. I'm a thoughtful person. Like, a stadium is what Hashtag need.
Yeah.
Probably need a new manager.
Dev's already on the
He's fuming.
phone.
It's on my phone's vibrating.
You come in now, Devs?
Our special guest for today.
Special guest.
Lou, what about you?
No, it's got to be the stadium. Really is the only thing that I can think of
Yeah.
that is really like, because we all work in production. Like it's going to offer just so much opportunity and like an absolute
Would you
incredible
not
hub.
move the office to?
I think we would. I think it's got to be an absolute crazy, like, dude, perfect complex. But it obviously not as big, but something like where we can all go and work, shoot things we need to, not be getting annoyed by Bob the Builders behind us currently. Not in this set. There's obviously some noise. But yeah, the stadium would be banging.
Okay, so
But
you
it's
both
tough.
picked a stadium. What would it look like then?
What do you mean?
In my eyes, yeah, we've got the pitch, you've got training pitches surrounding it for all the different teams we have, youth teams, development,
when you have Astro, you don't need that
reserves.
though.
Yeah, but I'm saying it would still be nice to have mini pitches, like
Around
training
it,
pitches
yeah.
around. So you got good
You're
like,
asking
high
for a lot,
intensity
mate.
training. Yeah, but
I think it should be
This is the
whatever
dream,
the UFL one looks like right now.
What's the
That-
UFO
aye,
one?
that would be
The
sick as
Coliseum.
well.
Which one did
Yeah.
we pick? The Coliseum.
Which one was I remember I asked you about that. Which one did we go with? The Futurism.
It was the Futurism
Stadium
one,
was the
yeah.
one we went with.
Yeah.
It looks a little something like this. I mean,
What a
this
stadium,
obviously
by the way.
isn't Astro. Would you have this as Astro in your?
So I would have Astro just because obviously, unless the pitch is going to be maintained like.
Okay,
like
so if you had the option of keeping it grass but having all like you don't ever play on it apart from in games, just like how all the professional clubs do.
I'd still
You've
say
got training
3G.
pitches around the outside. Would you
It depends
keep
on how it's
grass?
going to be maintained. Like the only team that in these like leagues, Ishmantang, in the Ishmantang leagues that I've got like a like proper good pitch is Wingate. Like all year round, Wingate and Finchley maintain their pitch. I think they even got like underground sprinklers and
Really?
like they got like, but it's mad to maintain. So and then playing on grass, you know, sometimes like it gets muddy.
Yeah.
But sometimes you like that, like. But I like it here and there. But like for us, we need Astro, like, or we need a good surface. Sorry.
Yeah. In an ideal world as well, I think we have like an office / HQ set up like somewhere up here, so then I can watch the
probably there.
game. I can get the footage incoming live, and I can edit it live,
Oh,
so then I
don't.
don't have to.
Make me
edit
feel
it
kind of way stamps.
till-
You
do you know
better
what I
calm
mean?
it down,
Like,
mate.
That'd be
I mean,
sick,
like,
innit?
But you
That'd
see
be
now,
mad.
if the stadium gets relocated, like obviously like far from Essex, do we then lose our fans? Some of the fans that are
Well, it's-
because the fans now are probably they live closer to Essex.
This is the
Some
thing.
of
I
them
think a lot
travel
of fans
far, you
travel
know.
further than
Travel far.
you think.
Is it, yeah?
They don't mind. It's all
I'm gonna
part of the
find out.
That is a
experience.
call out to everybody, by the way. This season, the fans have been incredible, but it'd be good to see more people there. I think
Yeah,
it could be
100,
agreed.
100%.
I'm gonna find out this weekend where most of the fans come from.
Yeah,
I'm
some
gonna
of
get a
them-
little survey. Can someone give me a survey? I'm gonna hand them out.
Did you give away any tickets? Remember when you said
Yeah, I did.
Did you?
Jeremy and Drum. I hope you lot liked your tickets and enjoyed the game.
there you go? What about the next game? Do you want to give some more away?
Yeah.
2 tickets. Message Lewis on Instagram. The first 2 people are gonna get free 2 tickets under me, but you just gotta message them.
Yeah. That's at Lewis Preston, by the way.
Get it done.
Yeah,
There we
That
go.
was-
First come, first
Preston.
served.
Gotta be quick.
gotta be quick.
Not 80.
Anything else in the stadium that you would? This is
A
all
Guinness tap.
theoretical.
A Guinness
Right.
tap will
Guinness.
be very essential to the stadium.
Why?
Huh?
After game?
Because I love Guinness.
After the game, just
Guinness and black currant.
Is
That's
that
the stadium needs to be an island.
its own island.
No, in Ireland, the country, North Republic of Ireland. Yes.
What, and pay every team to come play us? Or actually, like, change leagues?
Yeah, let's go play in the SPF. SPF is creaming it.
SPF is, factor 50, innit?
SPF 50 of that. So what? Guinness after every game.
Guinness after
tap,
game.
straight to the knob. All of that.
Whoa.
Way.
Make it throb. You can talk to me whilst I drink water.
No, I was just leaving a pause so then someone can edit him drinking like the slurp juice from Fortnite. Yeah, he said, it's the editor's brain, man.
Full shield.
Exactly. Anyways, moving on to more topical stuff right now. Arsenal fan, you are.
Yeah,
course,
yeah. Big
yeah.
Arsenal fan.
Arsenal.
Arsenal. Arsenal. What do you mean us?
No.
Oh.
That's all they sing there, by the way, in that ground.
No, they don't.
Poor.
They don't.
What other chance they got?
Yeah.
Zinchenko. Oh, Zinchenko.
Wow.
Right.
You're
Sounds
not
good.
singing. You're not singing. You're not singing anymore. Can we play you every week?
Ain't that everyone else's chance?
Yeah,
No?
they were
We sing
generic.
that. I was singing that when we played Everton. I was there the other day when we played Everton. Or
I'm
Forza.
sensing a bit of a 50-50 vibe from Arsenal fans. Some don't want to get too gassed. Others are like, yeah, we've already won it. How do you feel? Is it time Arsenal in the league?
I'm on the Def's philosophy thing. Take every game as it comes. Just calm down.
Just calm down.
Just calm down. Take every game as it comes and see how things pan out.
Okay. If you could predict, I'm guessing you'd say
Yeah,
you're
win
going to
the
back
league.
yourself.
Yeah,
innit?
we're gonna back yourself. We're always good to back yourself, but predictions are not real. It's just a guess, calculated guess.
How gassed would you be though if they did actually win it? Obviously,
We probably wouldn't see him for 2 weeks.
It's
Yeah,
been a while.
I'll be gone on a bender.
You probably
Crazy
link up with some
island.
of the players and that, innit? Big
Yeah.
time now.
Nah. I know ones and two Arsenal players that follow me.
Go on, name names.
I'm not really one to name names. Just do your research, really. Like obviously, Loftus Cheek plays for Chelsea. Sorry. Sometimes my brain just malfunctions, you know.
Being a pro, on the topic of the Prem, a good friend of ours, Theo Baker, said he'd be able to score a bunch of goals in the Prem, and even Chris MD said he's a better free kick taker than most of Premier League players. Would you be able to do a job in the Prem for
Would I be able
City? You think you can slot into that side?
I think I can. At right back, I think I can slot
Right
into
back?
at right back.
Interesting.
I feel like at right back, I'm probably one of the best, England's best, like natural born right backs. After
Faster than Kyle Walker.
it's not about speed. It's not all about speed. I'm on
Better
the ball,
defender.
1v1 defending. I'm probably England's best right back.
Right.
Not even better than Carl Jenkinson.
Carl Jenkinson. Carl Jenkinson.
So on to the next topic then. Match of the day. Gary Lineker. Lou, you can probably explain this one a little bit better.
Yes, I don't know everything exactly, but enough to kind of understand what was going on. Obviously, Gary said some things. A lot of people in the government didn't quite respect it. He then was kind of forced, I believe, by the BBC to kind of step down. And then everyone that was involved Match of the Day stepped away too. Now I believe they've come to an agreement where they're actually going to start running it again and, you know,
I think you got
get
it
back
wrong
to how they
there,
were.
you know,
Really?
the last bit, because obviously I spoke to someone at BBC and they basically got me and Manish, who used to do the Football League show, to basically start doing Match of the Day. So from next week, I'm going to be doing Match of the Day.
wow,
Gary Lineker's been,
got you.
he's talking to ITV now. He's in talks with ITV to do another show, but bless ya. If you're not concentrating, Gary Lineker, I'll take the job. I'm here.
You think you got what it takes, yeah?
What, to do Match of the Day?
Yeah.
Of course. Me and Manish.
I
That's
think a
great
lot of
combo.
people would watch that.
Me and Manish. Do you know Manish? You don't know Manish? You don't know football,
you?
man.
I don't.
You don't
There
know
you go
Manish?
then.
No, bro.
Oh my God.
Ask everyone else.
You lot don't know Manish. He's one of like the legends in football punditry.
Wait, this guy.
Yeah, Manish.
I recognize
You don't know him from the
I
Football
know him,
League
I
show.
know him. Look, I don't need to know names, but I know him.
He's got an MBE, you know, in presenting.
Really?
OBE, MBE presenter. Do you know Guy Mowbray?
Yeah. I've
Yeah.
heard the name.
Do you know Alan in the Gantry?
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
That's my favourite.
I just know.
Do you know Sean Evans?
Sean Evans, yeah, Chris Coleman's brother. And Sean Coleman's brother. Do you know Chris
No.
Regis?
Do you know Chris Rock?
I know Chris. Do you know Roman Regis?
Do you know Roman numerals?
No, I don't know IV. Yeah, IV. Do you know Roman
Yeah, that's the
Regis?
drip, innit?
No, not the IV. IV is a number. What number is IV then in Roman numerals?
4. Yeah, that is 4.
I don't
Because
know
it's
myself.
on the left side, so you take it
This-
away from the 5.
I don't know myself, bro.
So do you know the way I do it is through GTA. So
Is it
GTA V is 5 and
Yeah.
GTA 4 is GTA IV. If the 1 is on the left of the
It is 4.
V, then it means you
Do
take
you know
it
how
away.
silly that is? You're using letters for numbers. IV.
Yeah.
And then if you put it's like me saying if I put 3 in front of 5, it becomes 3.5. Do you know Roman Regis though?
No.
You don't know Roman Regis?
I know Bogner Regis.
Yeah.
Roman
Up
Regis
the
is a
buttons.
wrestler.
Oh,
Oh,
can
we're gonna
talk
get
about-
onto this.
Can we talk about Congolese wrestling,
Wait.
please?
The segment is coming.
Oh, it's coming. Okay.
It's coming.
Okay,
Roman
coming.
Reigns, that's his name. What did I call him? Roman Regis. Yeah, Roman Regis, but it's spelled Roman Regis.
What happened last week? You need to update me. Congolese wrestling. I purposely didn't look it up.
Yeah, I
for
did.
this moment
I've written
right
some
now.
stuff.
You looked
I
up
did it.
Yeah, I
Congolese.
did. I
Did
watched
you-
some videos. It is crazy, by the way.
I told
It
you,
is
like-
crazy.
Edingwe. Do you know?
Idingwe.
did you remember-
So Idingwe is, have I said that right?
Yeah.
Is the Hulk Hogan of Congolese
Put it
wrestling.
there, bruv. Put it there, bruv.
And I'll tell you what, some of the stuff he does, like he's grabbing chickens and that, like in the ring.
the hell,
Yeah.
It's serious stuff.
It's crazy.
Like basically Vince McManaman came to Congo and basically saw what was going on there and said, "Cool, there was Undertaker used to live in Congo."
Right.
That's it. Like he's pre-season training.
Yeah. That makes
Pre-season
sense.
training. Undertaker does pre-season training with Edingwe in Congo.
Because the wrestling does look harder there than it is,
Yeah,
you know, the
because
WWE.
their mats that they use
aren't mats.
They're not. There's just bricks under. So
bricks and plywood,
when you
like-
land,
Break your back.
when you land, you break your back.
So
You think Booker T
actually-
can do a spin there?
In Congolese wrestling, there is actually there's a form of wrestling called voodoo.
I just
Wrestling.
saw that.
Yeah.
I was looking up.
I stay away from that.
I was gonna say.
I stay away from that.
So like, if I'll actually let Stampy read this quote out that I've put in there.
Wait, you're not getting me to say some mad thing.
No.
I'm not trying to
Let me hear
get
this.
Definitely not.
bro. Okay. Super Angaluma had stolen this chicken from an onlooker using some sort of invisible beam to drag the chicken's owner from the crowd to the ringside and then snatch the bird away from his hands.
It gets like that sometimes. These guys got powers, bro. They're real wrestlers. That's what I'm saying. WWE was fake. Growing up, I didn't know it was fake, but this is real wrestling.
And
I've seen it
you
live.
cannot predict it.
Yeah, you can't.
Someone might be having their phone in the crowd and they get it, or like in this case, someone's chicken got taken from the crowd.
Is there
But
money
the
in
chicken, the chicken,
Is
their
there
money's
money in
it?
it?
There's got to be money in this, surely, bro. It's got to be
They-
televised or something.
Nah,
They
nah,
got
it's
a
not
TV deal
televised.
on
They're just doing it
NBC.
for fun.
They just literally set up a mat in the middle of. It's like going Brentwood High Street, setting up a mat, and literally everyone just comes. But I don't know how they get paid because everyone just comes, and it's not like you can like just like it's not a stadium or anything. They just do it there.
You know
and
how
there.
you know this wrestling is just so funny because like in WWE they'll go from one part of the rope to the other, like the rope's just like bouncing everywhere and everything. It's like the whole
ropes
thing's moving.
Everything's coalescing there.
Would you
But-
fancy
but-
yourself, though, if you...
Definitely give it a
Nah.
look.
I don't fancy myself doing
You
that.
wouldn't even win one round, though.
Nah, not one round. But once I go on that top rope and I go down, I'm dead. I'm finished.
So now that you've told us to research this, what would you like us to look into next week?
What would I like you lot to look into next week?
That's not going to get us in trouble.
Or cursed.
Ooh,
Forecast in this case.
that's actually interesting. I want to look at Greg Halford.
I knew this.
Greg Halford own goal compilation. That's what I want to see.
There's surely not a Greg Halford own goal compilation.
Yeah, I want to see how many Greg own
What
goals.
about PK red cards?
Yeah.
Well,
I've only had one red card in my season,
What about your whole life?
in my whole career. Sorry.
Oh really?
And it was that.
Yeah,
And it was that one.
yeah. I've never had another red card.
What, not like even a double yellow?
Nah, I don't get double yellows.
Really?
Nah, I don't.
Disciplined after
Just
one.
parks on double yellows.
I just get the first yellow and then that's it. I'm one yellow away from getting a 2-match suspension.
Oh,
Yeah, so I just don't
fuck
even.
your ideas up, big man.
I think it's done now. It was March. I think Gaffer said to me, I got to hold it down till March. That's why I don't tackle no more.
It's March right now, though.
So I'm allowed to get a yellow card. Ah, yes.
Bosh.
What a feeling. I've not been allowed to get a yellow card. Do you know how bad that
I said,
feels?
what a feeling.
Yeah, I've been dying for it.
Right, this is my favourite segment, PK. Read in the comments. We've got 3 comments to discuss. First one from Gus. PK forgetting the gaffer will watch this.
What's his name? Gus Bangura.
Gus is a great name. Gus is the name of the kingpin in Breaking Bad, I think. Fun fact.
Yeah.
It's a big name.
Bangura is the name of Bangladesh's capital city.
What is he even talking about when he says forgetting that you're
You know what?
watching?
It
No, wait.
sometimes it annoys me because people think they got
Is-
high concentration. Like, oh my God, I'm concentrating. Bro, I'm concentrating as well.
This could be like on any video we've done since you've been at
Oh,
the
is it?
club. I'm not- it's probably from the last episode.
Okay, yeah.
But this could apply to any...
You haven't
Any
said
video.
anything that bad that Gaffer's gonna like. You guys FaceTime every Sunday night, so
That's
like,
what I'm
you guys
saying.
are sweet.
I don't ever say nothing. Gaffer, usually Gaffer agrees with. When I'm speaking. I'm Gaffer's spokesman. I'm
Right.
speaking on behalf of the Gaffer.
Can he confirm that in
will
video
not confirm
footage?
that. No way.
He will.
He
Me
will
and
not.
Gaffer, before I come here, he tells me what to say and I just say it.
I dare you to call him up right now and
Right, do you know
ask
how
that
good
question.
that would be?
I ain't got credit.
I'll give you my phone.
I ain't got credit.
I'll give you my phone.
Do you want to borrow my phone?
Yeah, let's call Gaffer.
Go on
Let's
then.
call. Let's call
If you
him.
actually want to borrow my phone, I'll
Let's
let you
call
him.
Gaffer right now.
Seeing as you ain't gonna credit.
Actually, wait, no, I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna
Look, this
call
is the
him.
problem.
I'm gonna call
Do it
him.
then.
Put him on loudspeaker, yeah?
Yeah. I'm gonna call Gaffer.
This is gonna go
Does he know
so
that we're
wrong.
filming
I
today?
might have to get another angle of this behind for the edit. if you actually
Does he
do.
know that we're filming today?
I don't know. Oh, he does. He does.
He does know,
I
yeah.
might get rattled here. I don't know if this is good.
I'm gonna phone him off my other phone, so I'm just gonna rattle him. Told you.
Welcome
E, he's blocked you.
Block
Love,
my number.
love, straight
Wait,
to
let
voicemail.
me double check this.
He don't answer. He actually hates you.
This is how he's doing. This is his vice captain. That's
Oi.
he's busy. He just texts me. He's busy. He just texts me. He's busy. Yes, he did. No, wait, I'm losing a voicemail. I need to leave a voicemail.
That's funny.
Hi Jay, is Percy speaking. Please. No, I'm not doing that.
Wow.
I'm holding it.
See,
You know what it sounds like? It sounds like a recent breakup, but you done the breakup, you feel bad for doing it, and then you want to take him back, and you're like, oh,
It's not me.
It's not me.
No, he's not. It's not saved.
yeah,
I hung up.
yeah, but when you hang up,
No,
it
but that's gonna
sends it,
send the
bro.
that's gonna send the voice.
It doesn't just cut off because you press it. You can, as soon as you
tell
press
me you
hang
do that,
up,
man.
as soon as
No
that beep
way.
goes, whatever you've said, it
You know
gets
Dev's
said.
gonna be
so,
there and be
so all
like,
he's gonna hear is, "Hi Jay, it's Percy speaking."
I'm blaming it on Neil. I'm blaming it on Neil. I got forced into doing this.
Oh, that's funny.
I didn't want to do it.
Oh my god,
Oh man,
That is
wanna
unreal.
go there.
That is unreal.
I'm in a chiz.
Next comment. Now I can't believe you've just done that, PK. Right, PK, not so humble after all.
That's what my friends do call me. PK, not so humble.
Really,
Yeah, don't know why, because I
big
am.
time.
You're
big
I am
time,
so
big time,
humble.
Big
Yeah.
time.
I am humble.
Like too humble. You're very, very kind. Very humble.
Humility the first, not the second.
Who's the second?
IV.
That's ability the fourth.
Oh, VI then.
What number is humility X?
10.
Good, you. What about IX?
IX.
What do we
11.
11.
No.
It's not 11. Is it?
Before, if it's on the left, then it's minus. If it's on the right side, it's plus.
Bro.
Listen.
Let's stay on topic.
Yeah. My brother's got Roman numerals around his wrist, and one of them's wrong, so I know I'll just stay clear of
It's
it.
wrong.
Yeah, wrong date.
No.
That could never be me.
Wow.
Damn.
Anyway.
I got
Right.
a name on my a tattoo and it's the wrong name. It's misspelled, sorry.
Is it actually misspelled?
Nah.
PK Humble is what Pogba would have been if he wasn't injured all the time. That's
Who
a
said that?
compliment.
Who said that?
Georgie. Cat organ.
Cat's organ. Cat's organ. Cat's organs. Thank you very much, Cat's organs. I didn't know Cat's organs are so informative. I feel like I'm more in Ndombele than Pogba.
And Dombele.
And Ndombele, if he could keep
Ndombele.
himself fit.
Yeah, but Pogba's got 5-star skills. And
Ndombele got
three.
7-star skill.
Nah, he got 3, bro.
In real life, he's got 7-star
Nah.
skill. Pogba's ain't got skills like Ndombele.
Right?
Nah. Ndombele got more skills. And he's a reactive dribbler. I'm a reactive dribbler like Ndombele.
They are both French as well, to be
Mhm.
fair.
And apparently I'm French as well. Je ne sais quoi.
Your French is... What language were you speaking when you were in...
Morocco.
Yeah.
I was speaking French. I do speak French as
Bro, I
well.
can't lie. I thought that was absolute waff until
Yeah.
like
You
he
saw the
started
comments.
speaking back to you.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I was like, oh, he's actually not talking
Where'd you learn
gibberish.
What, French? At home. Got taught by my parents. French. I
Decent.
can read and write in French.
So how do you say, hi, my name is PK and I play for #United? Right.
Hashtag United.
Sounded like you were speaking in reverse.
Nah, that was Russian. I can speak a lot of languages. Polish, I can speak.
Go on.
I can speak Tibetanese. I can speak Yayanese. Have you ever heard me speak Yayanese?
That's
That's Yaya Toure's dialect.
Torres.
What?
Yaya Toure's got his own dialect. Didn't you know that?
I've met him. I heard him speaking.
You play the football like this.
No, I get it.
Eden Hazard
He did
with his
talk that.
big bum. Come on and you play you like this. He's a character. Yeah,
He's funny.
Toure. I want to interview him one day. Can you make that happen? Because you met him one time.
Yeah, I
didn't
met him in Qatar last year with Spen. His energy's unmatched. Like up to. I know he's probably being paid good money out there, but out in
Still,
Qatar. But he was literally just like, every single person there, like filming, part of the crew, like literally anyone.
you?
Good
That's
lad.
good. That's good.
That's decent. Right, before we wrap up, we're going to briefly talk about the next game, Felix Stowe. We played them before, obviously earlier in the season.
Yeah, we played them earlier on. They gave us a thumping. That was like,
4-0, wasn't it?
yeah,
Yeah,
real
away.
thumping. They were the better side on the day, way better than us. We just weren't on it. But I feel like boys got like that level of anger in us, that vengeance, that same vengeance that we had for Berry. So boy, I'm looking forward to that game. Hopefully, like you remember I said like I like challenging games, and that's probably one of the challenging games. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get a good night's sleep. Make sure
the ritual from last week.
Good night's sleep.
Clean room.
Clean the
Good
room.
sleep, good
my little sister's back on the job. My little sister cleans my room £20 a month.
Really? That's a steal,
That's actually
bro.
solid.
£20 a month.
Steal.
Wow.
A month.
Yeah.
How old is she?
She's 15.
Yeah, that pocket money, man.
That's like
Back then, that's a lot, innit? Like when you're a kid,
Yeah,
though.
bro. That's what I'm saying. That's
I do a lot in Sri Lanka. Not around here. That ain't doing a
the
lot.
cost of leaving.
Cost of leaving is high.
Oh.
So it's not child labour before anyone tries to say any allegations on child labour. It's voluntary work and she's just getting expenses.
It's a favour for her brother, isn't it?
Yeah.
She wants to see her big brother
doing
do
it out
well
of
on the
love,
pitch.
like.
Yeah.
And then I just nice. I was like, yeah, take that, man.
There you go.
Dash it out of line.
No, that's weird.
Put it in her head.
Have that back.
Right, okay, guys, that is going to be the end of Untagged episode 3. I hope you guys have
I don't want to
enjoyed.
go.
I don't want to.
I don't want to go there.
Don't let me go there.
Right, let us know, guys, in the comment section below who else you want to see on the show. Hit that subscribe button as well. And if you want to make it over to our next game, like I said before, it's a very big one over on the weekend against Felixstowe. So, make sure you check out our social media accounts. There'll be all the information you need to come a member as well. LP and PK are giving away free tickets, so get involved. And, last but not least,
I'm giving
up the tags.
Up the tags.
Give me the text.
Come on.